reactions, electrophilic addition reactions. So electrophile is produced. Say for example I am giving you HBr suppose. So in presence of pi electron cloud, the H plus and Br polarize and distorted, becoming H plus and Br minus. This H plus combines to propene. Now in such a way that, say if it is combines to central carbon, CH3, CH double bond CH2, ethylene carbon, central carbons, so we get CH3, CH2, CH2 plus and propyl carbocation. It is a primary carbocation. Similarly, CH3, CH double bond CH2, suppose if H plus is added to CH2 carbon, so we get isopropyl cation. Now the stability of carbocation is tertiary is greater than secondary is greater than primary is greater than methyl carbocation. So naturally the stability of 2 carbonium ion is more. So we get the product 2 bromopropane at the end. Now so one more example. 3-methyl 1-butene if we take 3-methyl 1-butene. Now addition HBr. Say naturally the carbon having less hydrogen, ethylene carbon having less hydrogen, so becoming carbonium ion, and the H plus is added to carbon having more hydrogen, ethylene carbon, so combines. So in CH3, CH3, CH double bond CH2. So it is a 3-methyl 1-butene. If we add HBr or say HI suppose, so we get secondary carbocation. But here the carbocation hydride shift, 1,2 hydride shift takes place, and 1,2 hydride shift takes place, and we are getting tertiary carbocation. Now tertiary carbocation is more stable. Now halide ion is attached to tertiary carbon, we are getting tertiary abyl halide or say tertiary pentyl halide. So it is a unexpected product because rearrangement takes place to get the more stability. Carbocation, tertiary carbocation, the hydride shift takes place, 1,2 hydride shift. One more example, 3,3-dimethyl 1-butene. Say again we add HX, so hydrogen is added to end carbon. So CH3, 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 CH plus CH3. So again secondary carbon is produced. Now methyl anion shift takes place, and so CH3 again the tertiary carbocation is produced, and we get tertiary carbocation more stable, and halogen combines to give 2 iodide or say bromide. So 2,3-dimethyl 2-iodobutane. That is the product. Now the third method. Now in case of peroxide suppose, peroxide effect. Say peroxide effect, so it follows anti-Markovnikov's. The previous method addition was Markovnikov's. Now here the HBr reactions of propene plus HBr in presence of peroxide, the reactions we get 1 bromopropane. Now why? So it is not a electrophilic mechanism. It is a free radical addition mechanism. So in the case of peroxides, so as we know that, suppose dibenzoyl peroxide, C6H5CO twice O2. So in the first step, dibenzoyl peroxides decompose to gives peroxides, radicals. Now these radicals again decompose, suppose CO2 and radical produce. Now the HBr. Now HBr combines with this to gives RH plus bromoradical. Bromoradical. So here the bromine radical is produced So that combines first CH3 CH double bond CH2 in propene, unsymmetrical alkene, propene. So HBr is added. Now bromine radical produce, which combines to propene. So we get the in such a way that the addition takes place, okay, more stability of radical. Tertiary radical is more stable. Then primary radical is then methyl radical. So say addition takes place, CH3, CH radical, CH2, Br. Now in the second steps, this is a propagation steps. Now in these second steps, the CH3, CH radicals, CH2, Br. Again HBr combines to give one bromopropane and Br radical produce. So this Br radical again combines with another molecule of propene, gives product. Now the question arises, okay, why HCl or HI is not added in presence of peroxides? If we take suppose propene plus HCl or HI, the anti-Markovnikov addition is not possible. Why? Say in the first steps, suppose HCl is to combines, so H plus Cl radical produce homolytic cleavage. Now in the first steps, propene combines with Cl radical. So first step is initiation steps, the decomposition of peroxides. These peroxide radicals again in the second steps combines with this HCl to produce Cl radical. Now this Cl radical combines with propene. Now again the possibility, the Cl radical combines in such a way that the more stability of free radical. So naturally the first step is exothermic in the propagation step. But in the second steps, the second step, it is a endothermic reactions, and that's why the both the steps should be exothermic. Similarly, in case of if we add HI, the activation energy is more, and that's why the ion, to break the iodine radical, it requires difficult, because it is a first step is endothermic. In propagation steps, the condition is that both the steps should be exothermic. So in HI case, the radical HI, because of higher activation energy, the first step is endothermic reaction. That's why the HI addition in case of anti-Markovnikovs or say in presence of peroxides, the addition is not possible. Now the third method, Borodin-Huntsdiger method, or say third method is, suppose if we take alcohol, suppose. So alcohol we have say from thionyl chloride, or say alcohol HCl zinc chloride Lucas reagent, or say PCl3, PCl5. Say suppose I am taking the example of PCl5, alcohol plus PCl5, ROH plus PCl5 is RCl plus POCl3 plus HCl. In the second, suppose 3 molecules of alcohol plus PCl3, so we get 3 moles of RCl plus H3PO3, phosphorus acids. Now, why the PBr3 and PI3? Because of less stability. So alkyl bromide or say alkyl iodide. So we use direct the mixture of phosphorus and bromide or bromine or say phosphorus and iodine. Now in case of alcohol, say SOCl2, thionyl chloride, so again the ROH plus SOCl2 gives HCl plus SO2 plus RCl, alkyl chloride produce. But because of less stability of SOBr2 and SOI2, so alkyl bromide, alkyl iodide is not produced. Now alcohol, say reactivity order of alcohol tertiary is greater than secondary is greater than primary. So if we add hydrochloric acid and zinc chloride, anhydrous zinc chloride, say tertiary alcohol or say secondary alcohol or say primary alcohol. Now what happens if we warm the mixture and see? So because of tertiary carbocation is produced in the reaction mixture, what happens first? HCl combines with zinc chloride to produce H plus ion and ZnCl3 minus. Zinc chloride is a catalyst. The function is to accelerate the rate of reactions, means, and combines H plus protonated water molecule is produced, so that is absorbed by zinc chloride, and protonated HCl ionize. So with the help of this zinc chloride is possible. Suppose if I give the ethanol plus HCl, no reactions. But if ethanol plus HCl zinc chloride, so we get the product. Difficult reactions, but we get. Say with tertiary alcohol, the reaction is fast. With secondary alcohol, the reaction is slow. With primary alcohol, the reaction is difficult. We get clear solutions. So this is third method. Fourth method, Borodin-Huntsdiker method, says silver salt of fatty acids, and we take carbon tetrachloride and halogen. So we are getting alkyl halides, CO2 and AgX. Suppose I am giving the example of phenyl acetic acid, C6H5CH2CHH. Add silver nitrate, silver salt of phenyl acetic acids, and add again CCl4. CCl4 if we add, so we get product, say phenyl C6H5CH2Br. Instead of CH2CHH, we are getting, because it is a primary halides. Primary halide is produced. Now the yield of the primary halide is more. Primary halide is more. Now suppose isobutyric acids. So we are getting iso 2-bromopropane with the help of AgNO3, Cl2, CCl4, we are getting product. So it is a Borodin-Huntsdiker reactions. The fourth method is Swart reactions. Now say in case of Borodin-Huntsdiker method, the iodine directly will not get from silver salt of carboxylic acids, but we have to use mercury oxides. Say because we are getting ester in case of suppose if we want to get alkyl iodide by Borodin-Huntsdiker method, so silver salt of carboxylic acids, and if we use silver nitrate suppose and iodine suppose use, so we get ester instead of alkyl halides, alkyl iodides. So in that method we have to use mercury oxides or lead tetraacetate. Lead tetraacetate. Lead tetraacetate. Now the method, to get the fluoro compounds, the alkyl fluoride, suppose if you want to get, so it is a Swart reactions. The HgF2 or SbF3 or say silver fluoride is used. Take alkyl halides, chloride or bromides, directly convert with the help of silver fluorides or HgF2 or say SbF3, we get, it is in Swart reactions, we get alkyl fluorides. Suppose alkyl iodide, suppose we want to get, so it is a Prinkel-Stein reactions. In Prinkel-Stein reactions, the sodium iodide is dissolved in acetone, it is SN2 type reactions. Again the chloride or bromide convert into iodides, say alkyl iodides. So this is a Prinkel-Stein methods. Now these are the methods. Now the reactions of alkyl halides. As we know that alkyl halides gives 7 or 8 type of reactions. The main is nucleophilic substitution reactions. Second is elimination reactions. Third is coupling reactions, say Woods reactions or say Preclant reactions or say wood splitting reactions. The fourth is OMC, organometallic compounds formations. Fifth is reduction of alkyl halides. Six is say Friedel-Crafts reactions. So 7 is action of heat. So it gives 6, 7 or 8 types of reactions. Now let us see one by one. So suppose if I give the example of action of heat. So CH3, CH2, CH2, Cl. So when it is heated below 300 degree in presence of AlCl3, so again AlCl4 minus produce. So rearrangement takes place and we are getting 1 chloropropane to 2 chloropropane. Why? Because the AlCl3 combines with Cl, produce propyl carbocation and propyl carbocation. Now again the hydride shift takes place. Secondary carbocation is produced and we get 2 chloropropane. So it is a rearrangement, action of heat below 300 degrees. Suppose above 300 degrees, so we get above 300, so we get 2-iodopropane gives propene. Now remaining 6-7 methods are there, but if you want to start now aryl halides, our colleague will now talk on aryl halides. Okay.
વિદ્યાર્થી મિત્રો, હું સ્મિતા પરમાર. હવે આપણે એરાઇલ હેલાઇડ વિશે થોડીક વાત કરીશું. એરાઇલ હેલાઇડ કોને કહી શકાય? એરાઇલ હેલાઇડ એવા સંયોજનો છે કે જેની સાથે બેન્ઝીન સાથે એરોમેટિક રિંગ સાથના કાર્બન સાથે હેલોજન ડાયરેક્ટલી એટેચ થયા હોય તો એવા જે સંયોજનો છે એને આપણે એરાઇલ હેલાઇડ સંયોજનો કહીશું, અથવા તો એને કેન્દ્રીય વિસ્થાપિત વ્યુત્પન્નો પણ કહી શકાય છે. આ કાર્બન હેલોજન બોન્ડ્સમાં એરાઇલ હેલાઇડ્સનો જે બોન્ડ છે એ શોર્ટર એન્ડ સ્ટ્રોંગર છે, જે આલ્કિલ હેલાઇડના બોન્ડ કરતાં ખૂબ જ મજબૂત અને ટૂંકો છે. આપણે હવે એની એનર્જી જોઈશું. તો બોન્ડ એનર્જીમાં મિથાઇલની sp2 સંકરણ બતાવે છે, જ્યારે એમાં Cl જોડાય ઇથાઇલ ક્લોરાઇડ તો એની 81 થઈ જશે અને સંકરણ sp2 છે. સાથે જોઈશું આપણે જો બેન્ઝીન હશે તો એમાં sp2 સંકરણ જોવા મળશે અને એની બોન્ડ એનર્જી 112, પણ જો ક્લોરિન જોડાશે તો ક્લોરોબેન્ઝીનની એનર્જી 97 છે. આ sp2